morning. Welcome to day 9 of the Isaiah 62 fast from Shepherd's Heart Fellowship, Central Valley, California. Today I'm going to read Psalm 81 and make parts of that a prayer. Remember, the Psalms is a songbook. It's praises. That's part of prayer. Sing for joy to God, our strength. Shout to the God of Jacob. Start the music, beat the drum or the tambourine. Play the sweet lyre, harp, and the lute. Sound the shofar at Rosh Hodesh, that would be the new moon, something we need to explore. And at full moon for the pilgrim feast. Well, the two pilgrim feasts at a new moon would be Pesach, Passover, unleavened bread, first fruits, and Sukkot. Because this is a law, a teaching, an instruction. These are my mitzvahs. This is what I'm telling you to do for Israel, a ruling of the God of Yaakov. He placed it as a testimony in Joseph when he went out against the land of Egypt. I heard an unfamiliar language. I lifted the load from his shoulder. His hands were freed from the laborer's basket. You called out when you were in trouble, and I rescued you. When we cry out in troubles, he does. He rescues. I answered you from the thundercloud. I tested you at the Meribah spring by saying, hear my people while I give you warning. Israel, if, that's the biggest word. Israel, if you would only listen to me. Shema, Shema Israel. Listen, hear, pay attention to, and do what I tell you to do. There is not to be with you any foreign little g god. You are not to worship an alien little g god. I am Adonai, Yad-Heh-Vav-Heh, your big G God, the only God, who brought you up from the land of Egypt. Open your mouth and I will fill it. But my people did not listen to my voice. Israel would have none of me. Oh, and don't think it's just Israel. We do it. Okay? Don't go pointing fingers and looking, this and this. We have this whole book. They didn't have a book. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts to live by their own plans. How I wish my people would listen to me, that Israel would live by my ways, not our ways. Oh, there is a way that seems right unto a man, and the end of it is death. Why do we always insist on doing it our way? Why do we insist on doing it what we want? God, if you would only do this for me. How about, if you love me, obey me? Not for salvation. See it, not for salvation. Out of love, out of reverence, out of submission to the Almighty I Am, the great I Am God. I would quickly subdue their enemies and turn my hand against their foes. Those who hate Adonai, Yad-Heh-Vav-Heh, would cringe before him, while Israel's time would last forever. It's a promise. They would be fed with the finest wheat. And they went out into the desert, and there was after the dew, there was this fine flour. They called it manhu. Today we say manna. They would be fed with the finest wheat, and I would satisfy you with honey from the rocks. Abba, please, Abba, give us eyes to see and ears to hear. Cause your people Israel to hear you, Shema, to hear, to listen, to pay attention to your word, your whole word. Open their eyes and let them have an encounter by the power of your grace with Yeshua HaMashiach, their Messiah. We pray for the peace and the salvation of Israel. We praise you and we thank you for your word. And today and this morning we give you glory. Have a fantastic day. See you next time.